Hey everybody, welcome back to the AfterLife SMP server Season 5. And hopefully you all enjoyed the previous episode. We dived into the deep dark. If you haven't caught that one yet, make sure you do. It was a pretty fun experience, pretty scary one, but a pretty fun one overall. But today's episode is gonna be a little bit different. We're going back to, I think, one of the things that I might be known for the most, and that is building. I have a very nice build for us today, and hopefully you all will enjoy. But as a reminder as well, if you have not already checked out the other After members, they're doing absolutely amazing things. You can see Skunk's completed a spawn house behind me right there. You can see a few other things as well, maybe some spoilers here and there. So definitely recommend checking out all the AfterLife members. Check out our Discord as well. All those links are down in the description. It's a really good place to be if you want to, I guess, be informed at all the different cool builds and different things going on around the server. But remember how I said build? Well, first, before we even build something, we need the materials for it, and I'm going with a lot of the 1.19 blocks, so I needed to find a mangrove swamp. Now, luckily, a few people on the server have already gone over to a mangrove swamp. They found one, kind of looted it, sort of thing, but Blonde Skunk knew where the mangrove swamp was. Well, at least I thought he knew. So he tried to take me over to the mangrove swamp. He actually needed some frogs as well, which if you guys haven't checked out his episode, there's a whole fiasco with that I definitely recommend. But I'll show a few clips right now of our journey. It was quite eventful. Do you know where? You said you knew where the mangrove swamp
this
is?
Way. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I have a bad sense of direction with stuff, so.
Don't get too far in front of me. Oh yeah, it is this way. Because I remember in BP's video, he went through the tunnel.
He went through the tunnel?
Yeah.
What tunnel?
Oh. To the
There's
right.
A tunnel?
Yeah. Do you not look at maps?
Oh, this tunnel?
Yeah, he went this way. Actually, can't go through there. Well, it be what it is. Probably go your way then. I don't know. Yeah, I lost you.
I lost you too.
It's fine. I'll head back.
I found you.
Found me?
See you flying, yeah.
Where am I? Oh, you're over here. Okay, we can go back this way then. There's a dog.
Oh yes, I passed by the village. I do remember that.
There's a singular village house? Wait, where are the other village houses?
They're like all in the cliff. They're like, it's really cool. It's a
Ah.
cliff village. Where is this swamp at?
Well, it should be within 2,000 blocks. That's what Jay said.
Yeah, that's what he did say. So, I'm afraid, because the last time I was here, I went way too far. I feel like I went way too far again.
Where'd you go?
Oh, I'm just going. Did I leave you? Again?
Oh, you're okay. I saw you disappear over the side. I'm like, where did you go?
We'll be at Mangrove in no time, WhiteFyr, don't worry.
No time.
No time. Oh,
But like,
no time whatsoever.
no time.
There you go.
At all.
Watch out for zombies. How good of a jumper is chocolate shake right there?
Chocolate shake.
Yeah.
Brownie sundae. Brownie sundae's okay. Why?
Brownie sundae.
Why did we do this?
Why did we do this? Why did you trust me?
Why do I trust you? I don't know.
I said, why do you like rely on me? All right, here we go. Hold on.
I'm at the savannah now.
I have a good idea.
Next to
I'm at a savannah too.
I'm at a savannah village.
What?
Oh, here's the mesa. Ah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. No, that's good. Actually, no, that's real good. The mesa? Yes. Where's the mesa? Hold on.
Next to the village.
Yep. Okay. I see. Yep.
So it's somewhere around the mesa.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the one thing I forgot. So, or the many things.
See
Yeah. So we go into the mesa a little bit, I believe. Wait. Do we? This is a different mesa. No, this has to be the same mesa. It has to
It's
be.
probably the same mesa, just a different part of it, probably.
Oh crap.
I mean, mesas are huge.
Yeah. All right, so then we have to go down south. And then we gotta go down this like cliff. Yep, I remember going down this cliff. Oh, careful now. This feels good though. This feels like how it was. There it is. I found it.
It's here?
I found it.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Aha! It's over
I
here.
see.
Yes.
Good job.
I'm a genius.
Best tour guide ever.
It's a smallie.
Now that we've been here to the swamp, it's time to gather some materials for what I need for my build for today. So I gathered some mud, gathered some other propagales, I believe they are called, for the mangrove trees. Skunk actually wanted to get 2 frogs as well, so I helped him bring one of the frogs back. He had one, I had the other, and we were almost there. Well, I want to say almost there. We were getting there until, well, this happened.
No!
Frog die?
Oh, oh my, yeah, he died. Oh, God. Yep. Fell in a big hole and died. Gosh, dang it, man. Oh. Well, and then there was one.
Indeed, there was one left. I was painstakingly able to make my way back to the spawn area and hand the frog over to Skunk, which I know he'll make great use of in the future. And as you can tell, I did get a lot of the materials that I need. We actually have a lot of the materials on me right now. I've got some mangrove planks, I got some mud, I got some muddy mangrove roots. Made sure I got all the spruce and all the wool and stuff that I'm gonna need for this. Yes, spruce and wool. Wool is something I don't really normally use in builds. You can sort of see all the loot that I have down here. Some of the mangrove leaves, mangrove roots, mud, etc. All the extra blocks I'm definitely going to end up needing. I moved all my storage over here. It was all kind of taken up in the middle here. And this, you can probably already have guessed it, but this is where the build's going to be. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be my spawn house. So I've already designed it. I think it's a pretty cool design, but you all are free to let me know down in the comment section below. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we've got these very nice 1.19 blocks to use. I want to go ahead and build ourselves a 1.19 inspired starter house slash spawn house. See you all soon. Time-lapse time. Well, after that time lapse, I went ahead and added a few more details to the build here, and as you can see, it is pretty much done, I think. I went ahead, I actually got some frog lights and a few different azalea bush things, also some moss right there. I got those from Skunk. So
what do you want, by the way?
what do I want? I want moss. I need moss for my build, so I would like some moss if you have any.
Little birdie on the street tells me you need some frog lights too.
I do need that. If you have, actually, I have diamonds on me somewhere. Is there any sort of payment you want for that, or?
You know, let's just. Oh, hey, King Z, how you doing? Let's just say, okay, as your friendly neighborhood skunk, I'm gonna give you to him for free.
Oh my goodness!
We're all just starting out here, you know.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that!
Thank you.
Boom.
I was able to fill in all the things that I needed. Filled in moss up there. You can sort of see it with some of the leaves, and I got some flowers to put up there as well. Take a little look-see around here. Head over to this side as well. I added all kinds of little details to the area. I added in the calcite there, which I think looks pretty good with the wool on the back here. I think that's pretty much all the small changes that I had made. I haven't done the interior yet, which actually, if we go around the front here, step inside, this is currently what the interior is like. Not a huge amount of space for a starter house, but I do think I have kind of an idea of what I want to do for the interior, and I think there's going to be enough space for what we actually need. So get prepared. That is going to be something that we do in just a minute. But one of the other things I wanted to show you, as you can see right in front of me right now, I have myself a pair of diamond leggings. I've been doing a little bit of mining off camera, just a little bit, and I've got myself some diamonds. I was able to find, I think, like 13 or 14 diamond ore. Went ahead and fortuned them, and I think somewhere in here I have the rest of the stuff, maybe? Is it in here somewhere? Oh no, it's over here. So I have 3 diamonds left. I have a full set of diamond armor, actually, a helmet, a chest plate, and some boots as well. I did actually enchant my sword as well. It has some breaking 3, sharpness 3 on it, which is pretty cool. I got a bow still left to enchant, but that's kind of on my docket of things to do next. Since we have all that gear, and I'm so close to all the levels that I need for level 30 enchant, I want to try to go ahead and see if I can enchant all of this armor right now. Or at least get all the levels for it and try to enchant them, because it's going to be really useful to have full diamond armor in this episode. So I'm going to go ahead, folks, I think grind for some levels, see what kind of enchants I can get, and once I have all those enchants, I'll bring you all back. Well, I did go ahead and I got all of the gear that I wanted, so we kind of take a look at this. I have a full set of diamond armor, and now you will see I have a protection 4 and breaking 3 helmet, protection 4 and breaking 3, and unfortunately thorns 2. I'm not a huge fan of thorns 2 on chest plates, but this is the best chest plate I could get. The legs are protection 3 on breaking 3, and then the boots are protection 3, unbreaking 3, depth strider 3. So we need some feather falling on those. We need a little bit of extra protection on these two, but apart from that, I'm pretty happy with this. And then down here I have a flame power 3 and breaking 3 bow, and then everything else is pretty much the same. So yeah, needless to say, we definitely got all of the gear in today's episode that I was hoping to get. Fully enchanted diamond armor in the 3rd episode is exactly what I wanted. We'll get netherite hopefully in the not too distant future, but we're not here for gear. We're here to look at this beautiful build, and we're here to do an interior. I know I'm not very good at interiors, but I know for these starter houses, I always want to make sure I have an interior. So I've got some materials on me, a lot of the same stuff that we had before. Let's go ahead. I think I need some frog lights over here, maybe. I did kind of start designing the interior in a different world. Not actually in this world yet. I did kind of start designing it, so let me actually see if I can find my frog lights, and then we can get started on an interior, I guess. So first things first here, what I really need to do is sort of fill in some of these extra sides here and get everything sort of congruent here. So let's go ahead. I think I get started here, and I'm pretty much just gonna be filling in these blocks like per normal. I think we're gonna put some of that here, and yeah, basically just filling this in. So we have one, actually outside of this area, we're actually gonna have a ladder right here. So outside of that area, we don't need to fill that in, but the rest of these, we can go ahead and do a little bit of this. Add in some mossy. I'm trying to keep the mossy, or the moss and the mossy cobblestone on the bottoms here, just like that, just because I think it makes a good base. And we're sort of transitioning upwards from sort of the grassy areas up into the actual mud bricks. So let's go ahead and do this. And without further ado, there we go. All the sides are now in. So what is next? Well, I want to go ahead and put in some borders here. So let's put in spruce pillars here. Let's put in some spruce pillars here. These are going to go ahead and divide up the sides here. And then what is next? I should probably do the floor. So I did end up putting in a spruce floor here, but we're not actually going to be doing this for the floor. So in terms of the floor, we can go ahead and tear all of this out. We are be putting some frog lights in the floor here as well. I think that it meshes pretty well with the build and gets those nasty torches out of the way. Torches in general are okay for the start, but you don't really want to be using torches for forever. You'll sort of see outside of the house here as well. I have torches around here, but some of the other builds, they have hidden lighting, and that's what we're going to be going to in just a second. But okay, what do I want these frog lights at? I think I want these frog lights 1, 2, 3 here. I think I want another one probably I think I want this one right here, right in the line of sight. It's not perfectly in line, but I think it works out pretty well. So we're gonna go from here, tear these out, and we're gonna start putting in some mud bricks. So it's gonna be a bit of a pattern here. Actually, we're probably gonna let's do something like this. Let's start putting in some mud bricks. Put a few of these mud bricks in here. A few more mud bricks there. Put a little bits of mud here and there. I'm gonna try to use sort of the same pattern that we did for the walls here, or something at least pretty similar to that. So let's do this. Let's do some mud bricks on the sides here. Some mud in the middle. We can go ahead and put some mossy like this, I think. So put in some moss here. Not a ton of moss. We don't need a ton of moss here, but I think that does the trick pretty well. Actually, I think on the side we probably want a little more mossy here. So moss, or that's not moss. Just like that. And we're gonna put in some stairs here as well. I'm gonna keep trying to mix in some of these other blocks here as well, just to get rid of a little bit of the mossy here. Grab that. That looks pretty good, I think. We are gonna grab some stairs in just a minute, but the other thing I also need, and I forgot to make them before we started here, is I do need barrels. So how much wood do we have? All right, I think that is probably enough barrels for what we need. So if we jump into here, what's basically gonna happen here is we're gonna have barrels lining all the sides. I'm gonna leave a gap here. There's gonna be a crafting bench right there. Let's go ahead and add some barrels here. And I'm gonna put, I think, a pillar just like this. Put some barrels on this side, like so, all the way across probably. I think it's gonna look pretty good. We're gonna put some barrels all the way down here. And yeah, our storage are gonna be pretty much mainly barrels, I think. I don't really want to add any chests because that kind of adds the lag to this area as well. So we're not going to do that. But we're going to put a little ladder there. Actually, I probably don't need a ladder here. On the bottom part there. We're going to add a ladder here. And that's pretty much what this looks like. So on the top side here, this is all going to be covered with slabs right here. Which, let's go ahead and fill in a block right there. I want to make sure I fill in these corners as well. I don't want to leave any corner unchanged, I guess. So what we're gonna do here is I definitely want to add in some slabs. I've decided here I want to go with the bottom half of the slab. I don't normally do that for floors, but I think it'll be a lot of fun to try something a little bit different this time. And on the sides here, we're also gonna be filling this in kind of like we did in the basement level. We're gonna be filling all of these in with wool and stuff like that. So remove those torches, put in some wool. Same goes for here as well, actually. I think we're gonna fill that side in as well, and that is pretty much how that turns out. I guess we can fill in this one side here as well, but that's how those sides are gonna turn out. We're gonna put some furnaces, I think, in there, or find something else maybe to put in there as well. So let's go ahead, grab our spruce slabs. I think we have some more out here, and that's gonna be, like I said, our base floor. I'm gonna be adding more to that as we go. I think I'm gonna add in some pillars in some different places. But let's go ahead and grab these spruce slabs. Grab those right there. Head back in. And if we go inside of here. And there we go. We've got ourselves a spruce floor, which is not bad. These ladders are going to go all the way to the top as well, actually. And you're going to see we're going to put another floor right here. So let's jump down here. And that's kind of what the interior looks like. Now, do I like this interior? Kind of, but I think we can do a better job here. So maybe if I just put a row across like that as a little beam, that could look kind of cool. Maybe. I'm not a huge fan of that, I don't think. Let's see. Not quite like that. What if I go one more up? I know it's not the most fun, but let's see how this goes. Put some beams across like that, maybe. I think we'll put some extra beams across here as well. Strip those up. That'll look pretty good. We'll put our crafting bench here as well. I'm gonna put an ender chest, something on top of that, and then, or yeah, maybe we'll put the ender chest there because that's a slab as well, and we'll put like an anvil there or something. I don't know. I haven't completely decided about that yet. So let's head up to this floor. Yeah, this looks kind of weird here. Let's just extend this all the way across. Make it kind of a separator, maybe. Put these logs here, sort of in the floor like this. What we can do here is probably put some stairs. So I don't think I have any spruce stairs on me, but let's go grab some spruce stairs and see if we can give ourselves a little bit of a lift, I guess, to get over that middle pillar. I don't know how well this looks, but let's figure it out. So go back around this way. I think in the middle here, if we do something like that. Oh, we could have a different level right here. That would work out pretty well, actually, if we did something like this. One step up, basically. Yeah, I like that. gets us using some of these slabs as well. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. It gives us a little bit of separation right here. All right, so the next thing that we're going to be doing here as well is we're going to be putting in the ceiling here. So I think the ceiling, we're going to start right here. I'm going to put some stairs across like this. Once again, I'm just going to fill it in with dirt. I know it's not the most structurally sound, but I want to make sure we fill everything in just in case mobs do try to spawn there. Same goes here. Go across like this. Oh, I wanted to put in some slabs, I think, over here as well to sort of cover this up. So the same thing right there. Yeah, pretty good, I think. Put some slabs right there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And we're gonna put some furnaces there, I think, like I said before. So we can sort of head up here. I do have some more places I want to put some frog lights, but I think for right now, what we really want to be doing is doing something like that. I feel like pillars across are gonna be pretty cool. I want to put some more pillars across as well. So let's see. I want to get rid of you. I think it's more mangrove. Put that there. I want to go ahead and put in some stairs. What's going to happen here? We don't really have any frog lights. We have, I think, one frog light somewhere. But essentially, I'm going to have to get some more of those. But essentially, this is going to be working around like this for the floor. And we're putting a frog light in the middle right there. So we're putting some netherrack around this as well at some point. I think it's going to be a pretty good... I don't have any netherrack on me, but I think it's going to be something pretty good to add a little bit of texture right there. So I'm going to be doing the same thing here. I'm going to be putting a pillar across. Actually, I did this one too far down. 1 second, guys. Let me fix this. Yep, something like that I think is going to work a little bit better. So if we head down here, actually, I think on the sides here, we might just do stairs all the way across here. Look a little bit better, I think, than just having something like that. Okay. Yep, once we put in some frog lights here, once we put in some netherrack, I think it's going to transition pretty well. I'm basically trying to transition from mud bricks to spruce up into mangrove and kind of put all 3 levels, all 3 different sort of themes in this house together, along with, of course, including some of the sides here. So I think I've got a lot of materials though I need to collect. I think we've got a good start to the interior, but I need to think some more about how we're going to do this interior, get some more materials. And I think then after that, we should be able to sort of finish this up, see what other elements we want to add to this interior, of course, texture it a little bit. And once I've got that sort of solidified, hopefully something a little bit better in place, I can bring you all back and we'll get a bit of a tour of what the interior of this house looks like. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are good in terms of the interior. I'm not showing up quite yet. We'll go through it in a little bit. We're starting off here on the outside. I made this little pathway here. I pretty much just mimicked one of the other pathways around here. I think this is the pathway Skunk came up with. I'm not 100% certain, but it's pretty close to the same pathway that it's over here. I think this has a little more mossy cobble, so we might come back. Oh, I did forget the andesite as well. So we'll have to go back in and add a little bit of andesite, I think, to the pathway as well. But it's pretty close. It is pretty close to the pathway that I believe Skunk came up with. And hopefully someone will come through and connect all these up. I'll probably connect this up to Doom's pathway at some point. This may even circle back around. I'm not really sure exactly how this pathway is going to go, but I think we will figure it out. Anyways, without further ado, we walk up here. Head inside. You'll see I've been doing a little bit of work on the interior here. I've added a whole bunch of signs to all the barrels here, and I've started filling in a lot of the places of which we're going to be using the storage, all the different things that go into the storage. So it's things like seeds and wheat. I think over here I mainly have like mob drops, some nether stuff, and then some of the plant kind of things. So the carrots, wheat, saplings, whatever. Over on the left side here, I have a lot of building blocks. So stone, cobble, deep slate, cobble, mud, different kinds of wood here. Even some wood I don't currently have, such as jungle and acacia. Also dirt over here and grass as well. And over on this side, I have some of the newer blocks, including some of, not necessarily newer blocks. These are some of the different variations of the kind of the stone-like things. So andesite, diorite, granite. But we also have things like calcite, amethyst, tuff. moss things go up here as well, and I have some of like sort of the miscellaneous building blocks. These barrels right here are going to be left open, at least in the meantime. I don't really know what else to put here. If you guys have any suggestions for what all I should have in the storage area that I'm forgetting, make sure to leave me a comment down below. I will probably extend the storage system down a little bit at some point as well. I don't think all of these barrels are going to be enough, so we'll probably have to add a basement barrel system as well, but I think that's going to happen in a future episode. And now we head up to the middle floor here, I guess the first floor, if that is the ground floor. This will be the first floor. As you can tell, I have a bit of a fascination with these potted plant kind of things right here with the cauldrons and the leaves here. I was able to finish up the ceiling as well, got on the frog lights up here with another rack. I think it looks pretty good. We'll probably have to take out these torches at some point, but you'll see the furnace set up over here as well. Nothing in it right now. I was smelting up some smooth stone, I think, to make these blast furnaces a little bit earlier, but that's about it. And yeah, I put in some carpet here as well. It's a mixture of gray and white, and I think it turned out pretty dang well. So now for the upstairs, and of course I'm using a ladder for all this. I decided to go with a ladder instead of stairs this time around. I think it was just easier for me. So here is what the upstairs currently looks like. It's pretty empty. If you guys have any suggestions for things I need to put up here, I think I might put in some anvils, maybe a few other things up here. Leave them down in the comment section below as well. I want to put in some potted plants, I think, on the edges here, at least right here or something like that. But I also put in some extra barrels up here, and this is where I'm going to be storing some of the more valuable things. I'm not really sure what to do with this side yet. Maybe this will just be enchanted books or something like that. But this side I have all of my ore. So redstone, coal, iron, copper, gold, lapis, diamonds, and emeralds. Just the diamonds and emeralds that I currently have on hand as well. And then over here we have ourselves, of course, the bed. And whatever other things you guys comment, or whatever else I can think of to put on this side, because I'm kind of at a loss as to how the rest of this upstairs should go, outside of the little potted plants there, of course. But yeah, that's really it for the interior. Nothing super special, but hopefully is exactly what I need. And like you may already be able to tell, this is just a starter house. So we're gonna be making a base a little bit later on in the season, but this is pretty much just a starter house right now. I'm probably gonna put a little stable for my horse. Oh, by the way, if you don't remember from the beginning of today's episode, I do have a horse. If you guys would like to name the horse, I think I said something like Brownie something at the very beginning of today's episode. I don't remember exactly what I said, but if you want that name, or if you want a different name, feel free to leave a comment down below about that as well. But yep, this is just a starter house. We'll move on to other things later on, but this will allow me to have some pretty easy storage while we're in the spawn area. I won't use too many spoilers, or I won't show too many spoilers around here, but yeah, you can tell people have definitely been building. But ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna wrap things up here for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like down below. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe to the channel as well to stay updated on whenever I post new AfterLife videos or other videos. Who knows, maybe we'll see a tutorial of this pretty soon. Who knows? Anyways, folks, take care, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.